Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the month of June, and of course any of the time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please don't forget to check other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars if that's the case. Alright, so let's just get into your reading, Aquarius. All right, I'm going to be pulling the energy of just you and you only. This is just for you during this time frame regarding your spiritual journey, your individual experience here on this earth. All right, so I'm going to start by pulling what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, what's rooting you, your recent past, and what you need to know. All right, so let's get into it. And also, thank you for your patience. I know I've been taking a little bit longer putting these readings out, but I just had a really long week, so thank you for your patience. Okay, so what's at your center is the Five of Cups. All right, Aquarius, let's brace ourselves. I feel that you feel sad, disappointed, a little bit let down, but beautiful. We have the Star as a crossing energy, and that's your energy coming through here. You know better. You know better than to be sad and mope around, right? Of course, allowing yourself that space to heal and be sad, but also knowing that that's not a place to stay in forever. What's crowning you is the Page of Pentacles. What's rooting, Aquarius? Beautiful, the Nine of Pentacles. Single and independent, right? And if you're not single, then either way you're independent. You are your own person outside of a connection, and that's beautiful. That's how it should be. Recent past for Aquarius, the Chariot. All right, what do they need to know? The Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel that you are fighting through something. You're definitely going through some battles, and you feel that you're on the defense all the time. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands, so a passionate new beginning, okay? So I feel that you guys are learning to let go, learning to, let go and let God, let go and let the universe. And I feel that you're walking away from this Five of Cups. I know it's here at your center, but I feel that you're trying to walk away from it because there is a passionate new beginning that is in your awareness at this time, okay? So I feel that there's more to life than whatever disappointments and letdowns have been happening during this time frame for you. And there's just something better out there, okay, with that Ace of Wands. So let me actually clarify this Ace of Wands. But I feel that there's a lot of things that you're passionate about, and that's you focusing on your passions, what makes you happy, what makes you motivated, what gets you out of bed feeling really excited. I feel that you have a lot of passions and things that make you have an urge to go for it, and that's what keeps you going here. We have the Queen of Swords to clarify the energy, so this is your energy coming through here. Let me see if I could focus on it. Okay, but yeah, again, this is you not taking crap from anybody, standing firm. Okay, maybe you've been going through a lot of disappointments from people, and this is you cutting all that bullshit out and just focusing on your passions and not letting anything get in the way of that. Okay, maybe some people are trying to distract you from your higher purpose, your higher calling, and this is you telling them, like, no, I'm not going to allow this behavior. I have my passions to get to. Maybe sometimes people are trying to get you out to go out a lot or something, and they don't mean it in a bad way or anything, but I feel like you have more of a priority to focus on your passions. So you're being very disciplined with yourself at this time when it comes to that, because that's what makes you happy. Yeah, and as I say that, we have the Ten of Cups over here. So there's something that you're working towards, and I feel like that is your Ten of Cups, your emotional fulfillment. Okay, I know the Ten of Cups is like a happily ever after, but what I feel here is that you're looking for that happily ever after all on your own, not needing anybody to fill that with you. And I know this is of a partnership. The Ten of Cups usually speaks of a partnership, but this is you knowing that you can have this Ten of Cups single. right? With the Nine of Pentacles. You don't need anybody to make you feel whole and complete. All right, so what's at your center is the Five of Cups. So yeah, I feel that you feel a little bit sad, a little bit disappointed that some things just don't always work out the way you expect them to. But it's just what we have to go through sometimes, right? Like these disappointments, these letdowns. So I feel that a lot of you could feel a lot of sadness and grief, depression for some even. Okay, but what I love about the star being here is that the star is crossing this energy. The star is reminding you that you are not your depression, you are not your anxiety, you are not your sadness. You are so much more than that. So let me see, why are you feeling sad? What's this Five of Cups about? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you recently had to walk away from people, places, and things that were no longer serving you. And as hard as that was, you knew that walking away was the best decision. Okay, you have your back turned towards the situation, whatever that was. Could have been a romantic connection, could have been friends, could have been all of the above. Okay, but knowing that it's better to walk away from that energy than to stay here and continue to be let down and disappointed by people's lack of, I don't know, lack of understanding, maybe. You know, I think one of the biggest things for Aquarius is that if you don't feel understood by someone, that's probably the worst feeling for an Aquarius, because you already feel very alienated by people, right? So I feel like you take your energy away and you walk away when people know you feel you don't feel understood by. Okay, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is you being very emotionally sensitive, right? Maybe you have water sign in your chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you are an emotional soul. You are very sensitive. And this is you walking away when people are not respecting the Queen of Cups. When you're in this Queen of Cups energy, when people are not respecting that, that's when you feel disappointed and let down. And that's when you walk away. But I think that's exactly what you need to do, right? You know when to be compassionate and when not to be. Because what's crossing this energy is the Star card. So, again, this is knowing your power. This is knowing your worth. This is recognizing who the hell you are. Okay, and you are the Star. You are the main character in your life. Okay, so I feel that you already knew that, though. And that's also part of the reason why you feel so let down and disappointed by people, because they don't recognize that. I mean, they do, but, you know, people have their own personal issues as to why they can't really be there for someone else. But I feel that you're understanding of that also, that you don't need anyone's validation to remind you who you are. And I feel like you weren't looking for validation. You just wanted someone to understand you. But with the Star card here, as your healing energy, as your crossing energy, is that you're healing this. And when you walk away, it's because you know that it's what's in your best interest at the time. I feel that you are healing, you are doing the inner work 100%. And we have the Two of Wands to clarify the Star card. So I feel that you have choices, okay? You know that you always have choices, and that's the beauty of life, that you always have a plan. You always have something, like a work in progress, okay? And I feel that you have a choice whether to stay in the sadness, you know, feel sorry about yourself, to mope and cry, or you can move forward and attract the things that are deserving of your time and energy instead of chasing people that aren't. Okay, so I feel like this Two of Wands is you making a choice to take that energy elsewhere. And I feel like you have, but maybe some of you are still thinking about it. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you scrutinize yourself a lot. Because you feel that when people don't understand you, maybe you feel that you're a little bit weird, or that you're not what they want, you know? And I feel like when you go into the Page of Swords energy, that's when you start overthinking and you start thinking of all of these negative things as to why people don't F with you as much as you'd like. But really, it's just because they're not meant to be in your life. Simple as that. As hard as that is of a pillow to swallow. It's just the truth. So don't go into the Page of Swords thinking that you're not good enough, or that you're trying to get answers, figuring out why people let you down and deceive you. It's not anything against you. It's simply that those people are not meant to be in your life. Alright, so what's crowning you is the Page of Pentacles. So this is you doing the inner work, right? Working on yourself and really just tapping into your hobbies, your passions, like I picked up over here. So I feel that you are a student at life right now. Okay, you're figuring things out. You're still figuring out the kinks and the quirks of life. But I see you mastering it with the Nine of Pentacles over here. But a lot of you have big hopes and dreams, and it requires your attention. It requires you to really stay put, focus, and study, whatever that means for you. But it really requires you to get serious with yourself. And I feel like you have been with that Queen of Swords over there. I feel like you have been disciplining yourself to get shit done. So let's see, what's this Page of Pentacles about? Okay, we have cards flying everywhere. 1 second. Okay, we have, yeah, beautiful. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. So 4 swords, you're healing, right? You're chilling back, you're chillaxing, you're not going after people anymore. You're just simply, like I said, staying put. This is a very chill energy, very, like you care about your vibes right now. So that's you working on yourself, working on that healing. 8 of Pentacles, more energy of working on something. Right, so I feel like you are trying to learn a new subject, maybe master your craft, pick up new hobbies, or just focusing on the hobbies and passions that you already do have. Then we have the Empress and the Ace of Wands. Again, passionate energy. And the Empress knows what's up, right? She knows her worth. She knows what she's willing to put up with and not willing to put up with. And this is you ascending so quickly. Okay, you went from the Page of Pentacles to the Empress like that. And Aquarius are smart. Okay, I feel like once you get the hang of it, once you know what's up and what's going on, you're just like, okay, not gonna deal with that energy. I'm not gonna deal with people who are not giving me what I am wanting and deserving of. So I feel that this is just, again, a really strong, single, independent energy where you focus on your passions, you take your energy back, and it brings in this abundance, new beginnings, everything you've ever wanted and wished and hoped for. It comes towards you the minute you sit back and relax and just focus on yourself. Just worry about yourself. And that's not to let it get in your head either, right? Because I feel like Aquarius do have a God complex also, where they feel better than everybody else. So don't let that be the case here. Don't think that you're better than everyone else either. I don't know why I had to just say that. I think that needed to come through for somebody. But when you're in this Empress energy, don't start thinking that you're holier than thou either. Right? Treat everyone with respect. Okay, so what's rooting you is the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, that you are doing a great job at doing the inner work, focusing on yourself, getting your coin up. Okay, so I feel that you're standing alone in your power, and it looks very beautiful on you. And I know there's a lot of feminine energy coming through here, but that's not to get it twisted. This is for all genders here. You're single and thriving for sure. I just feel like you went from caring to not caring very quickly. 5 of Swords, yeah, but you gotta watch that ego. I mean, 5 of Swords is Aquarius energy, but I feel that what's working for you here is that, in a good way, your ego here is telling you that you're deserving of more. So that's not a terrible thing. Okay, I know the ego sometimes can get things twisted, but I don't get that feeling so much here. But I did get that energy over here. So maybe someone does need an ego check. So just be careful with that. But for most of you, I feel that your ego is telling you there's more to life than whatever sadness you've been feeling this entire time. And the Five of Swords is a very unstoppable energy also. And I feel like this is you stopping at nothing to obtain this Nine of Pentacles, okay, to obtain this financial literacy, financial independence, financial stability, what have you, okay. And if it's not so much money, it's just that feeling of worth, your self-worth, your independence, okay. So Five of Swords is a very determined energy to be there, to be at the Nine of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Death card. So yeah, changes have been occurring, transformations have definitely been occurring, but it's all been part of the process. Okay, when people come into your life and leave, it's for a reason. They weren't meant to stay forever. They were just meant to teach you something, and then bye, on to the next. So don't dwell on situations that didn't work out, because it was just all for a reason. Your recent past is the Chariot. So this is you feeling successful and movement forward, right? And I feel like you always knew that, but it's hard for you. It's hard for you to go into the next chapter knowing that you got to let go of someone, knowing that you got to say goodbye to somebody. You know, you would like to bring them into your future, but it's just not meant to be, right? So I feel like you always know that you got to keep it pushing, you got to keep it moving, but there's still that sort of energy that makes you feel sad that you always have to leave somebody behind. Ace of Swords, yeah, this is your truth. You always know that. You always know that you gotta keep it pushing, keep it moving. As hard as it is, as hard of a truth it is for people to understand that you're always gonna keep moving forward. You're not gonna wait around for anybody. Nine of Swords though, but yeah, it is something, oh, with the Chariot over here too, beautiful. So yeah, just to confirm, the Nine of Swords is that energy of, you know, being in your head about when you have to leave people behind, you know. I feel like you know better, but there's always going to be this at the back of your mind where you just wish things were different, where you just wish things worked out, but they just weren't meant to come with you to the future, that's all. There's something so much better, and that's what you're aware of too, that there's always something better. What you need to know is the Seven of Wands. I feel that things have just been really difficult for you, Aquarius, and you constantly feel like you're on guard, and unfortunately I feel like this is going to be an energy during this time frame also, where you have to be on guard still. You have to keep fighting for what you believe in. You have to keep defending yourself for what you believe in. You know, Aquarius tend to do things different. We tend to go off the beaten path, and sometimes it's hard to do that and expect people to understand, like I've been saying, because they just don't get it. They don't get the Aquarius energy all the time. So there's going to be moments where you have to defend yourself and just not take crap from people, you know, stay strong. So I feel like that's a huge message here, is to just stay strong when things get difficult, that you're a strong individual. And I know that's not always what we want to hear, because no one wants to go through challenging times, but I feel that what you need to know is to just continue to stay strong. Ace of Pentacles, come through. Yeah, you have a beautiful new beginning waiting for you. Look how successful you're going to feel, okay? Abundance coming through very strongly here, okay? I feel like, you see how she's climbing up the stairs? I feel like that's you climbing over obstacles and challenges. Like, you're constantly being thrown into a new challenge, but you make it through every single time, Aquarius. And you need to know that the end is almost near of these challenges, okay? That this wise investment will be yours soon. This new beginning, this abundance is yours soon. You just got to keep running a little bit longer. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is your wish getting ready to come through for you. And that single energy, right? Like, you did this for yourself. Like, you made it to the top all on your own. You didn't need anybody's help. I mean, of course, support, of course, you know, but you did it all on your own. Beautiful, Aquarius. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Let's just finish it off with a fortune reading card and see what messages need to come through for you. What is the highest message for Aquarius during this time? What do they need to know regarding this spread? Beautiful. We have key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Yeah, see what I'm saying? And that Five of Cups does represent the past. So I feel like if you're still hanging on to a past person or something that is just no longer in your favor anymore, it's time to let it go. And that new beginning is trying to come through so long as you're ready for it. There's always something better for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have we have angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So there you have it, Aquarius. You're protected. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope I brought you clarity and insight. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others may receive this message and it helps support my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in your love reading. Bye.